David De Gea has signed a new contract. It is not with Manchester United. Mason Greenwood has been offered a lifeline by a legendary Premier League manager. This as Borussia Dortmund want to take back Jadon Sancho but without paying a dime. This is not happening. Welcome to the hotspot. On this Sunday morning, it's exciting. Again, the bright sun is out, and that's a sign that it's going to be a good day and a good week ahead. Well, it's a good day if you see me putting on these shorts. I love them, to be honest. I feel smart whenever I put them on. I don't care what you think. Well, welcome to the hotspot. Subscribe if you haven't, because there is hot talk we are going to be getting into. Starting off with some music. Dun, 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 dun. David De Gea has signed a contract, but not with Manchester United. Well, he has signed a contract with his wife, long-term wife or girlfriend, who has now become a wife officially. David De Gea is a married man. He's no longer a free agent, guys. Don't you be lied. He might be out of contract with Manchester United, but he's not a free agent. He's taken, and that's the lady, the lucky lady who has taken the man who has been earning £375,000 per week, the highest paid player at Manchester United for the past so many years. So those who think De Gea is a free agent, no, free agents do not look like that, do they? That's not a free agent, is it? He's not a free agent. Look at him, happy with the wife. Well, we might be talking about him and the misery he's been through. He's been put through by Man United. But guess what? He has literally had the last laugh, hasn't he? He has literally had the last laugh. That is David De Gea for you with the wife. And well, it's amazing to see finally that he gets someone he can talk to, someone he can express his feelings with, someone he can, call and tell, guys are hard on me out there. Man United are frustrating me, but I've got a lifetime partner. I thought United was going to be my lifetime partner, but it did not end well at all for me. But David De Gea is there. He has put pen to paper with a marriage contract with the wife. But going down into the serious football matters, De Gea is seriously wanted by a club in Saudi Arabia, and this club is willing to offer him £250,000 per week. These are reports that just came through earlier on today. So whereas yes, he's a married man, and of course he's taking, he's not earning. United is not going to be paying him £375,000 per week ever again. Not even when if the talks go on after his wedding and he agrees to stay, he will not be earning that money. But there are clubs willing to pay him £250,000 per week. United, the first contract they offered him to renew his terms was £200,000 per week. Then they call it back and offer him another £150,000 per week. Now that's where they are now. If a club in Saudi is willing to pay him at 32, to pay him £250,000 per week, a married man, guys, you know what marriage means? I'm not married. Yeah, I'm not married, single and searching. But yeah, I think to be honest, he could consider crossing over to Saudi. If it's about the money for him, of course, if it's about the money, probably it's not, because most of these players who have played at the top boss level at the clubs like Man United do not really look at money first, because already they have too much. Imagine £375,000 per week, and when you're an active footballer, you barely touch your money. You only start using it when you're out of contract. That's when you might start needing to spend it. But for the most part, the club takes care of you for the most part of your daily life. So really, he's a filthy rich guy. So perhaps he may not want to go to Saudi yet. Saudi can wait for a year or two seasons or thereabout, and then he can think of going there. But it will also depend on who else is interested in signing him. But what we know is United are interested in seeing him stay for a bit, but on very limited terms, on new terms that might not be exactly favorable to him. As United do continue take their time before they can table that bid for Andre Onana, who will be coming in as his replacement. Now, away from De Gea, who has signed a contract with his wife, that till death do us apart. Well, there is also more talk now. Greenwood, apparently according to the Sun, Jose Mourinho has reached out to Mason Greenwood, offering him a lifeline to go and join him, that is at AS Roma on loan. Now, these are reports again coming through from the Sun earlier on last night, late in the night. I think you've heard this here, and I told you again. You see, I think I have 2 videos about Mason Greenwood. If you go back and search, so I think what we know is that Greenwood will be back, going out on loan, most likely to Italy. There is a parody account on Twitter that shared an image of Mason Greenwood putting on a Manchester United jersey, the kit for the next season. But it's a parody account. It's not true. I think it's Sky Sports parody account. You don't believe it yet. I don't think it's right. But Greenwood is on his way back. Most likely he's going to be going on loan to Jose Mourinho's AS Roma. And again, that for me I think would be good, because we've seen players go to AS Roma and resurrect their careers that were nearly totally gone. So it's a good thing to know that that man, a former Manchester United manager, is looking out to a Manchester United player and offering to offer him a lifeline, because he knows how good he is, and certainly Italy would be a good league for Mason Greenwood to try and bounce back onto, try to pick up his form again. I do feel it would be a good league, and Jose Mourinho would be a good manager to handle him, because he knows how to handle players, try to get some result, get them performing. So I believe he's a parent, and that's what Mason Greenwood needs now. He needs a parent to come out there and talk to him. So I feel like he will be in good hands if he went on loan first to AS Roma, and that is the most likely destination he's going to be taking. Then, of course, still some news that came out late in the night was about Jadon Sancho and how Borussia Dortmund wanted to take him back on loan. Yes, they wanted to take him back on loan. Man, we paid £75 million to you 2 years ago for a player who flopped in every sense, and you want to take him back just on loan for free? It doesn't work like that. Man United said no, it doesn't work like that. We need money. What Manchester United now needs is money. What United needs now is money. So Borussia Dortmund better go in their bank, in their account, try to look in their books, get some £40 million or £45 million, buy their flop back. Yes, money is what Manchester United needs, not someone who is going to come and take away a player who is on £350,000 on loan. What's that? I mean, Borussia Dortmund somehow doesn't want to spend. They go get young players cheap, build them, and then sell them for world record fees. They have made a lot of money doing that. I think they are the kings of that in Europe. Them and a bit of Southampton in the past years. Even now, Southampton has Romeo Lavia, a kid who I think they will get at least £40 million for. So, yeah, I feel like Borussia Dortmund have got to spend for once. They should spend on their player, their Jadon Sancho. If they want him back, it just can't be on loan. They should be paying for him. Some money is needed, because United needs money to finance a window that is seeming to be starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping. Why? Because of money. There is no money. So money is what we need. So for me, credit to United for refusing to give away Jadon Sancho to Borussia Dortmund for free. They should be paying. They should be paying. So, yeah, that's a bit of what has happened. Of course, when you were asleep, as I was up trying to dig some news for you, that is what was happening concerning Manchester United. David De Gea was signing a contract, not with Man United, but with his newfound love, that is the wife-to-be. And of course, as you saw in those images, De Gea looks happy. He looks happy. He looks content. That's him. Looking happy, looking content. The body language says it all. Well, I've got my money. United are now wobbling. They are yet to find a goalkeeper, and they have pushed me aside before getting a solution. I'm alright. Let me go enjoy my life with my wife, and maybe they will think twice and consider having me back, but on the right terms. So yeah, that's the situation. So that's it. David De Gea. He's out of contract. His contract ran out on Friday, and there is talk that actually he could seriously consider listening to Man United and maybe see if he can extend his stay at the club. But again, like I've been saying, I mean, there is a level beyond which you cannot retract a lot, you cannot change a lot. I feel like it's that point, a point of no return for De Gea. I think the best thing for him and the newly found love, the wife, should be for him to leave. He has not been treated so well. He has not been treated fairly, which I think should be a big thing, or a big have a huge impact in terms of his decision. If a club has shown you that they do not really want you that much, you don't want to stay. If there are clubs that want you, I liked what Koulibaly said. I was seeing a video where Khalidou Koulibaly was saying he doesn't want to be at a place where he doesn't seem wanted. He would rather go to that place where he feels loved and he will play football. And more so, if they love you and they are willing to pay you record fees, figures of wages, I think you do want to go there. Koulibaly is going to be earning 25 million, I think, euros per year in Saudi Arabia. That's a record for an African player. So certainly, why don't you go there? They love you, they want you, go there. So De Gea, for me, again, whereas I'm a United diehard, I love this club to the bone. I don't love the way De Gea has been treated. I wouldn't want him to stay in that mess. I want him to go somewhere where he will feel loved and happy and appreciated, because he's been, by the way, the lasting attachment United has had to Sir Alex Ferguson. Of the players who won the Premier League with Sir Alex Ferguson in his final season, should have been 2013. David De Gea was the only remaining player. He was the only remaining player. So when he leaves, it means it's all done. It's all done. That there is no more Sir Alex Ferguson attachment at Manchester United. So, which is a good thing, to completely move on from Sir Alex Ferguson and look ahead, and now we start focusing on Erik ten Hag and what he can do, and what he's building with the club. Maybe he can go on to become the next greatest manager at Manchester United after Sir Alex Ferguson. Who knows? Well, he has shown that he has the potential to go out there and perform as a manager given the tools. So he's now building his identity with the club, and let's hope it all works. But with David De Gea, I don't think he should be really staying in this mess. Let him go and enjoy his honeymoon, and after that, go to Saudi, enjoy your money. I mean, he has done it for 12 years. I mean, legends don't live for so long. I mean, they don't stay for so long. Obama did 8 years. Obama did 8 years. So legends don't overstay. They need to know when to leave. I think the signs have been clear that David De Gea has got to be leaving Manchester United. This is the Hot Spot. My name is Webb. Subscribe and give me your opinions about the stories you've had. De Gea talks will continue after his wedding. He has signed a new contract, but it is a marriage contract, not a football contract. Mason Greenwood is offered a lifeline by Jose Mourinho, going to AS Roma on loan. I feel like it's a good destination. What do you think? And Jadon Sancho, apparently Borussia Dortmund want him back on loan, but United are saying no. We need cash. Mola, we paid cash. We didn't pick him on loan. Pay us. This is the Hot Spot. My name is Webb. Subscribe. I will be back later with more updates, and of course, later in the night we'll be live.